The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was sent to correct, to refine, and to complete, and to perfect the good morals and noble virtues that already existed. That means it's already existed with the Arabs. It's already existed with the other nations. It's there. They have noble virtues. They have good morals. But the Prophet ﷺ, with his message, with the Quran and the Sunnah, we are completing, we are perfecting, because there are some sectors they didn't touch it. Like their relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they didn't touch it. Islam covered it. There are areas that they didn't balance it in that type of relation even with the people. Islam covered it and balanced it. His mission sallallahu alaihi wasallam was to address what is lacking, particularly in the moral relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and with the people. And also he established balanced and elevated standards of good morals, of akhlaq, that the humanity had never experienced before. If we practice whatever in the Quran from the akhlaq, you will reach to levels that the people they never experienced before. This is what your brothers and sisters did in Gaza. They showed them on only one aspect, which is the patience. And they were surprised, how come they have that type of patience and not having a mental health and other issues? They see a different level, even with their relation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that pushed them to read the Quran, and a lot of them to embrace Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in his book, وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. Which means, and so we have made you, the believers, all of you, you are part of Ummah Muhammad. So we have made you a middle ummah, so that you may be witness over humanity and the messenger may be witness over you. That's the meaning of the ayat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he mentioned in this ayah that being a middle ummah is a unique characteristic for the Muslim nation. This is one of its unique characteristics. And in the ayah, the middle refers to upright and just ummah, as the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned in one of the hadith. He said, al-wasat wal-'adl. The middle is al-'adl. But the point that they define also, the scholars, the word middle, they define the middle, they consider the middle is the moral criterion, يعني معيار خلقي. معيار خلقي. What I mean by that? They consider it as a moral criterion, معيار خلقي, by which the virtues اللي هي الفضائل are distinguished from the vices. تميز عن الرذائل. What I mean by that? They consider the virtue, the way that they define the virtue, it's the middle ground between two vices. يعني الفضيلة هي وسط بين رذيلتين. This is how they define the virtue. Let me give you examples. For example, the generosity, al-karam. It's considered a virtue because it represents the middle ground between the vices of the miserliness, al-bukhl, and the extravagance, al-israf. The courage is also considered a virtue because it's the middle ground between the vices of cowardness, al-jubn, and the recklessness, al-tahawwur. Justice is also considered a virtue because it's the middle ground between the injustice of dhulm and favoritism, al-muhabah.